All right, okay, so here we are. So this AM it is 6:48 and it's August 5th. All right. That's Arizona time. Oh, it is Monday. What a quick weekend, right? So, let's look at this trending story. Let's look at this trending story right here. Uh White Sox beaten 13-7 by Twins for 20th straight for 20th straight loss. Wow. That's a lot of and look, the longest MLB skid in 36 years. All right. Now my slides wouldn't upload again, but that's okay. Look at right here. And you see the red, white, and blue right there? So just look at everything just breaks down right here. Look at White Sox. Everything connects, all of the stories, politics, all of Hollywood, religion, the whole world, right, is ran on these numbers and symbolism. Look, White Sox, like White House. Okay. Sports. Yeah, it's WWE. You see Trump right there. Look at the 13-7. Okay. The Twins defeat the White Sox here as the losing streak continues. Well, the 13th day of the seventh month was the attempted assassination of Donald Trump. And look how it's the Minnesota Twins, right? Like Trump Tower. And think about symbolism, Twin Towers, 9/11. History repeats, but in a different form, right? And 20th straight loss. T's the 20th letter of the alphabet, like Trump. And look at the 7 plus 13, July 13, 20. Okay. As we go forward, now that I don't think that was too confusing, right? And notice, is this a picture right here? Look at the number 77 as well. Okay. Note that, United States equals 77. You see that? Trump Tower right there. And remember Trump 2020. And again, T's the 20th letter, right? This game was yesterday. Sunday, look, you get 20 date numerology. And longest MLB skid in 36 years. Look, 36 numerology as well. And you see the date right there, August 4th. Winless for almost a month. The Chicago White Sox are making the worst kind of history.
On the set of baseball tonight with Xavier Scruggs, Kevin Connors. In the modern era, the most losses in a single season, it's held by the 62 Mets. They went 40-120 in their inaugural season. As of Sunday night, the Chicago White Sox have lost 20 consecutive games. Is it possible that they lose 120 this season?
I think it is possible. And I think the reason why I say that is because they're decimated with talent right now. They don't really have as much as you would expect a team to have at the major league level, giving a lot of younger guys opportunity. They're learning on the fly, but also they've beat themselves up. When you talk about errors, when you talk about misplays defensively, expecting guys to be better, they just haven't gotten there. So I really do think this team is going to have trouble the rest of the way. It's going to be tough to see them win.
They sold off pieces at the deadline. Not all of the pieces, but they sold off significant pieces here. It's a White Sox team that is flirting with history. The 1899 Cleveland Spiders, the most losses of all time. They lost 134 games, 40 of their final 41. The White Sox with some work to do if they're going to avoid that notorious history. Baseball tonight, every Sunday night, 6 o'clock Eastern, ESPN.
62 Mets losing streak. Look at that. Here they come. Those 62 Mets are still legendary for losing 120 games. That's terrible. So 42 and 120, was that the record? No team has done that since. No team since those Cleveland Spiders had done it before them. So that's the modern record. Wow. Back over here. Oh, and you know what's interesting about that 62? Let's look at the Mets right here. Let me get rid of that tab. Did everything drop? No, we're still here. Okay, right. Look at this. The Twins have 62 wins. You see that right there? And notice the 48 losses. You can't help but notice it. Okay, the game was on the 4th day of the 8th month, right? Yesterday. Okay, it's going to be coming up here, but I mean you see it right there, okay? So let's go back over here. Now look. Okay, and there's another 20 right there. The latest defeat dropped the White Sox 60 games below 500. For the first time in franchise history, they're on pace to finish 38 and 124, which would be the most losses again since 1899. Cleveland Spiders of the National League. And look at a 20. You see it right there? And MLB equals 27. Look at the White Sox. It says 27 wins. And look at up above. The major league low belongs to the, again, right there. And look at 27 wins. Louisville Colonels. An American Association a team that endured a 26-game slide during a 27 and 111 season. See? Ritual equals 27 as well. So here's where the politics come into play a little bit more, right? Minnesota does have this nice match with president, government, and White House. We are in a election year. Okay. So look at, you see 110, 133.
I'm having trouble connecting to the internet. Check your Wi-Fi network connection by going to settings.
I don't know why that device. Goodbye. Okay, so look at Minnesota, and we hit on the Trump thing, Twin Towers, symbolism, 9/11, Trump 2020, T the 20th letter, Twin Cities. I don't even think I said Twin Cities, did I? Wow, that's amazing, right? The Twin Cities, Minnesota. Okay, look at this. You see 110, 33, 52, Minnesota and president. That's just forwards with the alphabet, reverse, and then reverse reduction. And even just 133 and 52 with government, and then White House, okay? And, I Googled longest losing streaks in MLB history. And you see right here, the Phillies, the Orioles. And look at that year. Look at that year right there. So that's 36 years ago. Okay? Right? 36 years ago. Orioles, 21 straight losses. 88 though, right? And you see these other teams. Look at the White Sox right here. Active 20 straight. Expos at, but look at the 88. You know Trump equals 88. You know, text Trump to 88022, text Arizona to 88022, wherever you're at. That's what they tell you. Okay? And look, that's just interesting there. That magazine, 0-18, the agony of the Orioles, right? And you see the 88 O's didn't just lose 21 straight, they did it to start the season. They lost to the Brewers on opening day 4-4, right? 12-0, and did not win their first game of the year until April 29th. Look at the White Sox. Okay? So you just see everything kind of repeat. History. You know, we've been deceived in game 22 of the season. And Donald John Trump equals 220. Right? But it's the 22. Twins is the theme. Okay? So they finished the year 54 and 107. But look, MLB 18, baseball 18, Major League equals 108, like 18. Look at the date numerology right there. And this 18 has been landing. It's about 8-9 days in a row. At least 18 date numerology. And what? Look at this. Appreciate now there's a couple people in here. Oh, where is it? Right there, 108 stitches in the baseball. And how many years did the Cubs go? How many years did the Cubs go before winning a World Series? 108. I mean, come on, dude. Alien, woman. Whatever. You see that right there? And that's Chicago, isn't it? Where's my coffee? Oh, now we get 4 people? Cool.
There was a report on The Athletic from Ken Rosenthal about you. Did you? I don't know if you heard it or how do you?
No, what did it say?
It was about your future, kind of speculating that you might be gone at some point.
I mean, this is part of the job, right? And I go ahead and ask your question because I'm not going to address this every single day.
Yeah, by you being able to shrug it off.
Yeah. I'm fine with addressing these questions, but I'm not going to sit here and address it every day. But I don't focus on that stuff. It's part of the job. You know, we're not winning. So when you're not winning, you know, speculations get higher and higher. You know, it's a part of what we do. We get signed up to win baseball games, and when you don't, there's always a possibility of a change being made. I didn't read the article. I understand the question. I understand the stories. I get it all. I'll answer the questions. But my answer is always going to be the same. I don't.
But you wouldn't talk to Chris about it and say, you know, what about this?
No. Why would I do that? No.
He said, I understand the stories. I think this was the picture right here. And is that the Liv Tyler birthday who hit Nadeko yesterday? I think so. But remember, 77 equals United States, right? You saw him walking off the mound all disappointed, it looked like, right? Chris Flexen. Liv Tyler birthday. Look, that was yesterday's decode. That was yesterday's decode synced up with Elizabeth Taylor and her dad, Stephen Tyler. That was the decode yesterday. That character landed. So you get the same birthday again, right? So back over here. Okay, back over here. Appreciate y'all. So look at this. Okay, look at that. You know what? I didn't even catch that prior. Chicago last won July 10th. 7-1. And you know what? 71 is the 20th prime number, y'all. You like how we do this? 71 is the 20th prime number, 20 straight losses. Oh, 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 it's magic. Oh, 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 it's magic. Let's have a good day, y'all. This is good magic right here, okay? Take the info, soak it up. Just know where you got it from. You see, last one. Look at last one against Minnesota. You want some more magic? There it is. So look, here's the kind of like the main character in this decode. And not because I chose to go seek out a character. It's the one they hit you with. Royce Lewis hit a 3-run homer off Flexen in a 6-run second inning. Remember they mentioned the 62 Mets with the 120 losses. All right. Okay. And you know, it's a joke, right? These articles. The White Sox again 27-87. Damn. Rallied and cut it to 10-7. Look, you get another 1 and another 7. You see that? In the 8th. But couldn't get any closer. At the end of the day, we've lost 20 in a row. And again, the 20th prime is 71. That's painful. That sucks. Manager Pedro Griffel said, we've just got to find a way to put that behind us and go out there and be professionals and do what we have to do tomorrow. Chicago's franchise record losing streak is the longest, again, in the big league since 88. Like Trump, right? So you see how all of it is fake. The Orioles dropped 21 in a row, the AL mark to begin the season, and the NL record since 1900 held by the 61 Philadelphia Phillies, who lost 23 straight. Even Donald equals 23, and there's more with the 23 here. And remember, he got attempted assassinated. Remember that? In Pennsylvania, the home of Philadelphia. And remember, the score here is that date, 13-7, the 13th day of the 7th month. Okay? So just note that as we go forward here. Royce Oliver Lewis, that's the full name, equals 215 in the code. Okay? 20th straight loss equals 215 as well. That's just applying the A is 1, B is 2, C is 3 method, which sounds A, B, C is easy as 1, 2, 3, right? So it's not a wild theory of mine. Once again, just when you write out 20th straight loss, you see that? And yeah, the White Sox beaten 13-7 by the Twins for 20th straight loss. Longest skid in 36 years, and on a 36 date numerology.
On the set of baseball tonight with Xavier Scruggs, Kevin Connors. In the modern era, the most losses in a single season, it's held by the 62 Mets. They went 40-120 in their inaugural season. As of Sunday night, the Chicago White Sox have lost 20 consecutive games. Is it possible that they lose 120 this season?
I think it is possible. And I think the reason why I say that is because
You hit that 62 right there with the Mets and the 120 losses. And take away the 0, that's like 12. Remember they mentioned a 12-0 defeat, and then reverse of 12 is 21. Now are they going to hit 21 losses in a row? Okay? But look at that right there, for real. If you haven't noticed, look at the 23 on the jersey. That's why I want you to notice it. 20th straight loss also equals 203, like 23. We mentioned Donald equals 23. Longest streak of such in the big league since 88, like Trump. White Sox equals 123. And that's just reverse and forwards with the alphabet. Okay? That's all it is. Okay, and I mean, for real, you see the 23 right there. All right, let me put that away. And yeah, and if you can read the bottom, and you see the 23 and the Twin Cities again. Well, what about number 23? Shout out Chirac Finley as well. Was in the live yesterday, if I remember correctly, and brought up some good points. And Jordan equals 26 and 62 as well, as I'm just catching on to right now as I awake this AM. You know, look at that. Jordan with the baseball connection. Chicago, once again, remember the Cubs with the 108 years, and then they win, a championship. Jordan 23. Okay. Remember he retired, tried to play baseball. Look at that jersey. And it was like an affiliate of the team, Birmingham Barons or whatever. Look at that. Barack Obama. Yeah, you see the thumbnail. The game was on his birthday. You see that right there? And again, look at the Twins. The Twins land on 48 losses. You see that? Don't forget 13 plus 7 is 20. Tease the 20th letter with Trump. Let's think about Michelle Obama as well. Okay, remember they rescheduled the Jake Paul Mike Tyson fight till 10 days after the selection. And Jake Paul's got the Michelle Obama birthday. They say Oblock. S is the 19th letter as well, Sox. You're going to be seeing the 19 a lot if you haven't already. But yeah, with that birthday, hey, notice the year 61 with the birth year, Obama. You see him he was throwing out the pitch there. And let's go over here. Look at this, 8 weeks, 4 days. This is the main star in the decode here. Royce Lewis. Look at his birthday, June 5th. 8 weeks, 4 days after his birthday, this game hit. And again, the Twins with the 48 losses. 62 wins to sync up with the 62 Mets. And the other 62s. Look at the 48. The White Sox have been outscored 131 to 48. Was it Lin Su Ting? Is that the transgender boxer, if I remember the name correctly? Excuse me if I'm wrong. It was 131 days after his birthday, wasn't it? The fight in the Olympics with the big victory? Or was it before or after? It was one or the other. But look at this, 8 weeks, 4 days before the 8-4 birthday. And, Donald Trump equals 48 in the code. Let's show the code again. This is the code. Call it what you need to. It's the alphabet forwards and reverse with reduction applied to both. Ciphers, okay? So look, right here, Donald Trump equals 48. And notice the 60. And just notice that the 60 as well, right? Notice that 60. Look, that's why I want you to notice the 60 with Donald Trump. Okay? Because right here, 8 weeks, 4 days is the same as 60 days. Okay? And Minnesota Twins equals 60 in one of the 4 ciphers. Right there. You see? Loss equals 65. Royce Lewis has the 6-5 birthday. June 5th, Minnesota Twins. All right? Synced up with Obama. The latest defeat dropped the White Sox 60 games below 500. Y'all? Okay? American League equals 61. The woeful White Sox lost their 20th consecutive game Sunday, the major's longest skid in 36 years, on a 36-day numerology, and one short of the American League record. Barack Obama, born in 61. NL record since 1900 is held by the 61 Phillies, with American League equaling 61. Right? Subscribe over there too. It's down below. Oh yeah, let's go over here. He's in his 26th year of life. The 62 reverse. Explain Barack Obama's affiliation with Chicago. And now we're in the year 24, aren't we? Appreciate anybody watching right now. Look at how it just lands, doesn't it? So look, dude's birthday, Royce Lewis, third baseman. Twins, Twin Towers, 9/11 Energy, Trump Tower, TT 2020. Look, Royce Lewis. Think about the Tyson fight rescheduled with Jake Paul. Jake Paul's got the Michelle Obama birthday. 10 days after the selection this year is supposed to be that fight. Okay? Look, United States equals 157. This guy's birthday, the 157th day of the year. Right? And just notice right there, Trump equals 29. June 5th leaves 209 days like 29. DC equals 11. 6 plus 5 is 11. I feel like there was more I needed to say about, Tyson. Yeah, Tyson and Jake Paul. Remember the ear. Tyson bit Holyfield's ear. All right? And what's up with Trump? Attempted assassination, they say shot in the ear. Next up, the White Sox head to Oakland. Oh, okay, I guess I got to do that. Next up, the White Sox head to Oakland for a 3-game series beginning Monday night, actually, against the A's Athletics, who are last in the AL West. It's very difficult. Chicago center fielder Louis Robert Jr. said through a translator, Louis, probably, maybe. There's nothing else we can do. Just try to come here every day as we've been doing it and try to win games. Let's listen to the manager again.
There's a report on The Athletic from Ken Rosenthal about you. Did you, I don't know if you heard it, or how do you...
No, what did it say?
It was about your future, kind of speculating that you might be gone at some point.
I mean, this is part of the job, right? And I go ahead and ask your question, because I'm not going to address this every single day.
Yeah, but are you able to shrug it off?
Yeah. I'm fine with addressing these questions, but I'm not going to sit here and address it every day. But I don't focus on that stuff. It's part of the job. You know, we're not winning. So when you're not winning, you know, speculations.
If there's anybody new here, look, it's a 24 election year, right? Okay, so you see how all of these numbers are landing. Donald Trump equals 48 and 60. And you see the 48 and 60, and you see that's Obama's birthday as well. Remember, the total solar eclipse was 4/8. Okay, remember that. The 48th prime number is 223. Philadelphia equals 223. You know, don't forget Biden's born in Pennsylvania as well, where Trump was shot. Hey, those are all just supposed facts that they give us. And I'm just reporting it to y'all. Look at right here. Look at the November 28th birthday. It says former baseball player and coach. Isn't he the manager? Oh, so hold on. Oh, current manager. Yeah, that's him. Christopher Columbus High School. That's interesting. Look at his birthday right here. And look how he's 54. So look at his birthday. Hold on. Look at his birthday. Now let me go back over here. What day did Tyson bite Holyfield's ear? Oh, 28. Oh, okay. All right. Mike Tyson versus Jake Paul fight date. You see? 10 days after the election. So that so the White Sox manager, his birthday is just right around this time as well. This is 10 days after the selection. White Sox manager, 13 days after this date is his birthday. And he's 54 years old. So look, we can go back over here. The manager's 54 years old. Let's go back over here. And we could just scan. Well, we can look at these anyways. You see that? Amazing, right? You know, yeah, we could look at this stuff anyways. You see? All synced up. Remember the Black Sox as well? Remember the Red Sox? Think about that. Blood, Trump's bandage, maybe symbolism. That's amazing with the 23s, and then MJ with the White Sox 23 connection. And he retired for the Washington Wizards. You get these, is it 230? It might be 230 or 203 you get with Washington Wizards. I can't remember. And I think it was the year 2003. And look, kind of like Roy Jones Jr., who fought Tyson. Oh, now you're seeing it. You weren't seeing it before. Right here. You see all of that right there. Again, there's a lot of symbolism going on here. This, can you hear the cat fighting off evil spirits? Right? Where were we? Oh, did we already see it right here? Let's see. I thought we had 54s. Oh, I know what it is, though. Let's go to the calculator right here. Here, let me... Is it MLB? Let's see. MLB equals 54. And you see that 18 again with all of that, right? So that's the... Let's look at that manager again over here. Appreciate the 3 people. So there's the manager. Look at his middle name's Orlando. Let's put his full name. His middle name's Orlando. Okay. Let's see. Look at that. 204, like the year 24 again. 24 election. Right there. Let's see if it connects anywhere else. It connects with some other trending stuff. That's about it. Let's take away the middle name. I don't think I have it entered in here. Look at that. Remember, it says they haven't won since 7-10, like 71. The 70, look, that's the 20th prime number, and it's a 20-game skid. Oh, 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 it's magic. With the 13-7 Trump attempted assassination date. Let's look at that pick again real quick. And we're about done. Shout out to y'all. It's going to be a good day. Looks like we're going to have, well, it's decent weather right now in Arizona, but I know it's heating up. Look, again, right there. T's the 20th letter like Trump. White House, White Sox. Even the 311, the number for dishonesty over there. Politics and BS equal 113. Okay, twins, like Twin Tower symbolism, 2, 13-7, 20. All of that, right? And the dude with the 77 on the jersey. You see everything land. Minnesota's starter. Oh, maybe I'm wrong about who the starting pitcher was. Maybe that guy he played, but maybe he wasn't a starter. I don't know. Oh, that was the White Sox guy. Never mind. Minnesota starter Simeon Woods Richardson went 4 innings, allowing 3 runs in his first start since a clunker against the Mets. He was handed an 8-0 lead before allowing 2 runs in the third and another in the fourth. All right, y'all. So we'll play this clip again.
On the set of baseball tonight with Xavier Scruggs, Kevin Connors. In the modern era, the most losses in a single season, it's held by the 62 Mets. They went 40-120 in their inaugural season. As of Sunday night, the Chicago White Sox have lost 20 consecutive games. Is it possible that they lose 120 this season?
I think it is possible. And I think the reason why I say that is because they're decimated with talent right now. They don't really have as much as you would expect a team to have at the major league level, giving a lot of younger guys opportunity. They're learning on the fly, but also they've beat themselves up. When you talk about errors, when you talk about misplays defensively, expecting guys to be better, they just haven't gotten there. So I really do think this team is going to have trouble the rest of the way. It's going to be tough to see them win.
They sold off pieces at the deadline. Not all of the pieces,
Yeah.
but they sold off significant pieces here. It's a White Sox team that is flirting with history. The 1899 Cleveland Spiders, the most losses of all time. They lost 134 games, 40 of their final 41. The White Sox with some work to do if they're going to avoid that notorious history. Baseball tonight, every Sunday night, 6 o'clock Eastern, ESPN.
I mean, for real. It's like the only thing that's not copyright. So shout out to y'all. We'll be back later with another decode. I can't wait. And there's always more here. But you see, it's all about politics. It's a fake world we live in. Daily Decodes 81. Shout out to y'all. Have a great day. I'll see you later.